Changes are proposed in Brooklyn Center that would drastically alter what drivers get pulled over for. A Safety and Violence Prevention Implementation Committee has been discussing changes for traffic stops since the death of Dante Wright. The Brooklyn Center City Council heard the recommendations from the committee this week. Among the changes proposed, the committee recommended that vehicles no longer be stopped for invalid or expired registration. It also recommends police not pull over vehicles for broken or non-functioning mufflers, windshield wipers, headlights, taillights, or turn signals. In addition, under the proposed changes, drivers would not get stopped if their vehicle exceeds noise rules, has a cracked windshield, or excessive window tinting. Decorations hanging from rearview mirrors would also not be a stoppable offense. The committee believes pulling people over for vehicle issues is not an effective way to find evidence of serious crimes.
When I talk about why the policy change in Brooklyn Center is important, one of the things we want to look at is that the excessive stops for minor equipment issues erode the community trust in law enforcement.
The changes still have to be approved by the City Council. It's budget time for the Brooklyn Park City Council, and with that as a backdrop, City Council members also reviewed their own salaries. The current annual salary for the mayor is about $17,000 a year. The elected position is considered a part-time role. The city's Charter Commission recommends increasing the salary to just over $21,000. The commission notes that the city of Bloomington, which is of comparable size, says its pays its part-time mayor $8,600 more. The current Brooklyn Park mayor, who is not running for re-election this fall, says people often do not understand what the position is all about.
I would say the majority of the residents in this community think that it's a full-time job, that I have an office here, that I have an assistant here, and they'd like my assistant to set up a meeting for them here in my office during the day, when I'm really in St. Paul at my full-time job.
The Charter Commission did not recommend a salary increase for City Council members because their salary of just under $12,000 a year is close to what council members in Bloomington make. There is a special election this year to fill a seat on the Wayzata School Board. Board member Cian Falconer, who was in her first term, moved out of district. Here's a look at the candidates on the ballot. 3 supplied a candidate statement.
In September 2021, the Wayzata School Board asked me to fill the seat vacated by Cian Falconer until this year's special election. I said yes and was duly appointed late last year. I'm seeking re-election and willing to serve for the remaining term of the vacated seat to provide continuity for my current board colleagues and the district administration as Wayzata Public Schools moves through the COVID era and returns to a greater sense of normalcy. If re-elected, I will constantly prioritize Wayzata Public Schools' mission of ensuring a world-class education that prepares each and every student and vision of being a model of excellence in everything we do. I'm willing to serve and willing to lead.
I'm Sheila Pryor, and I'd like to earn your vote for Wayzata School Board. As a longtime volunteer and parent of 3 children in the district, I'm close to what goes on inside our schools. I have a deep understanding of the concerns and aspirations of Wayzata families. The enrollment boom, student mental health and nutritional needs, school safety, staying up to date with evidence-based best practices, for example in reading instruction, and ensuring an equitable, honest, and inclusive education for all students. Together, we can find solutions that put our students first. I look forward to hearing the ideas from the well-informed parents of our district and to working collaboratively with our amazing teachers and district staff. Vote Sheila Pryor for Wayzata School Board this November. You can learn more about me at sheilapryor.com.
Hi, my name is Erin Shelton, and I'm running for the Wayzata School Board. Like many parents, we chose Wayzata Schools because of its long tradition of academic excellence. We've been thrilled to be part of a community of strong and supportive and diverse families that help our schools prepare students who are resilient and able to meet the challenges of the future. As a school board member, I will work to keep our resources focused on the strong academics that reflect the core commitment of the members across our community. While there are many philosophies competing for both our limited tax dollars and classroom time, I believe that regardless of background or political leaning, we can all come together behind a program that keeps literacy and academics front and center in Wayzata Public Schools.
And of course, you can hear more from the candidates on our website, ccxmedia.org. There's a special concert coming up at Elim Lutheran Church this month that will showcase the sound of their organ, which is something you might not hear very often in the Twin Cities.
What people hear on Sunday morning in a church, plus what we might enrich them with a bona fide concert, is pretty important that they learn the literature and know what the instrument has to say. It's not called the king of instruments without a reason.
Stephen Hamilton says he's put a tremendous amount of time in selecting and arranging the music for a concert on Sunday, October 16th, starting at 3 p.m. You can learn more on Elim Lutheran Church's website. We'll leave you with some of the sounds of Hamilton at the organ.